should Omaha have a public transportation system, some sort of a trolley?
Well, we've got a good metropolitan area transit authority now, but it operates in sort of what I call the old world.
Sure.
And that's where you've got vested, entrenched interests that want to operate buses the way they've already been operated. And no offense, they're doing it efficiently. Actually, I, a member of Congress, got the first $11 million to help build a new transitory building. It's down there right now. So I've been involved in a lot of that and appointed members to the MAT bus board. But it's exciting. Your listeners might not know. There's a terrific effort being made by Mayor Stothert. She's doing a very good job of leading a planning department, public works, and parks and recreation team with the MAT Transit folks to put in a light rail backbone and then a new system of what they call hubs and spokes and park and rides as we grow, to not wait 20 years when congestion consumes us. Some recent news about that, a la Los Angeles, if you will.
Right.
We're going to grow. We're in the middle of the country with clean air, clean water, hardworking people, great work ethic. Omaha's going to grow. It needs to be ahead of the curve, like we have been with our riverfront redevelopment and developing old spaces in town. Now let's get ahead of the transportation curve here with energy costs and the changing nature of producing power, whether it's in Omaha Public Power District or Nebraska Public Power District, the entrance of wind, biofuels, more fuel-efficient cars, lighter weight cars. I think younger people want to live in more compact circumstances, more intensely using our developed space, so it doesn't cost so much to keep the sewers up and the streets up because you have more people, more taxpayers, more usability of that space, and living more conveniently to work.
Right.
So if you have that light rail backbone, which I think would be a med center to midtown to downtown central business district, main rail. You can't build rail everywhere. We're not dense enough, and it's too expensive.
Right.
But build that main corridor so that connector works. Snow, wind, sleet, or hail, in the hot and cold weather, it runs. The bus can break down. Snow can stop the bus. You don't have 24/7 transportation. By the way, that not only connects the Med Center and Midtown, it connects Creighton then and that whole campus and the hospital system there as well as the medical systems, and it connects it to that intensely redevelopable adaptive reuse space between the Med Center and Creighton campus and the river.
Right.
It's already being filled in now. Let's just get a more modern, more efficient transportation system. That'll cost a little bit of money, but you can recapture the cost of the bonds to do that off of the development that will be spawned in the 2 or 3 blocks either side of that main, what I call backbone system. Why is that important? Go to Denver, go to Memphis, go to Phoenix, go to Portland, go to Houston. It works. San Diego. But Nebraskans and general just kind of hold back. That's awful expensive at $2 or $3 million a mile. Gee whiz, let's just stick with our cars and stick with these old buses.
Right.
That pollute the system and clog the traffic lanes and make it tougher for bicycle transportation and for pedestrian traffic.
I think that people understand some of the investments because when you think about something like the convention center and arena,
that was $500 million. It was $500 million, the largest public works project ever in Nebraska, still to this day in Nebraska's history.
And people thought, gosh, that's too expensive. It's too expensive. And look what it has done to the city. I mean, it's just it.
Can you imagine Omaha without the CenturyLink Center?
Yeah. Who could? You wouldn't have the concerts. You wouldn't have the Olympic events.
Yep.
Everything.
Pretty exciting,
else.
right? And just think what's coming as a result of all that.
Yeah.
More and more lively spring in our step that keeps young people here, that keeps
Absolutely.
the Fortune 500 companies we've got here hiring and growing, and all good-paying jobs, along with our medical complex and our restaurant complex. We're just so lucky to be living in Omaha. When Lehman Brothers crashed in 2006, Omaha didn't miss a step.